So, this is then the Hill of Tara, where Michael Slavin owns a bookshop. Michael Slavin is author of historic and equestrian books and a show-jumping correspondent for newspapers, radio and international sporting journals since the 1960s. He's got a vast experience of what show jumping's been like for the last 60 years or so, and I've asked him where does he think show jumping will be in the next 20 years. Part 2, Riders and Prize Money.
Looking ahead as to where it's going to go from here, I think first of all we have to think in terms of finance. That show jumping is going to increase prize money, or else it's going to die. There's only two ways about it, and it will increase. I'm quite sure, because even over the last 10 years, the increase has been extraordinary. Where you have something like the Global Champions Tour offering 300,000 euro for a class. That was unthinkable before, except for maybe one place like Calgary in Canada. And then you have a big final that's worth 1 million. So I think it's going to go in the direction of golf, that you're going to have an increase of money as you have in golf, as you have in tennis, that will be more attractive to young riders that want to come into it, and to owners to keep horses, and also, of course, for breeders, because the price of horses will go up as well. So in terms of the finances, I'm quite sure that we're going to see developments like the Global Champions Tour with millions on offer, so that a rider could become a millionaire through riding rather than simply through selling. Because the situation that has been up until now, most of our riders are not only riders, they're also dealers. So they many times are bringing on young horses and selling them on fairly quickly if they can. Whereas you could in the future have riders that would be sufficiently rewarded by the prize money in order to be able to concentrate only on their riding and let somebody else do the dealing. But I think the biggest change is going to be in terms of the rewards available to the riders who reach the top. And I think you are also going to see more attention paid to the point system that is available for riders, for them to stay in the top 10 or the top 50 of the world, just as you have in golf and as you have in tennis, where the system of rankings is so important to any competitor to get into the big competitions. The same thing is going to happen in show jumping, where it's going to tighten much more at the top, that only the top 50 are going to be able to go to some of the major events that are coming along, like the Masters in Paris, or like Calgary in Canada, where there's huge money available, or like Doha, places like that. That's another thing. One other thing that I could mention before I finish.
Yes, which is the one last thing that we'll see in 20 years' time? Follow the development of show jumping in the forthcoming part with Michael Slavin from the small bookshop on the Hill of Tara, Ireland.